Well, the 470 class here at the ISAF World Championships is going to be fairly competitive for us. We've got some good hopes in both the men and the women's event. In the men's event, that's going to be led by Olympic silver medalist from the 2012 Games, Luke Patience, who's now sailing with double world champion Elliot Willis in the men's fleet. And they've been having a fairly successful start to their Olympic campaign, and they'll be certainly hoping to be fighting out for a medal at this event. And probably I would expect to see them competing with both the top Australian team and the top Croatian team. Probably they'll be the three boats to watch as we get towards the end of this regatta.
I was having a chat to Luke the other day about it, and we were just saying that I feel more confident than ever going into this one, more prepared, and the expectations there. Winning before, it was not a surprise, but a kind of, we worked through the week towards it, and it came as a sort of an expected pleasure, but a little bit of a surprise. This time I feel like we're more ready than ever on the back of a second silver medal in Rio, and we'll see what the week brings, I guess. As long as we pull out our best performance, we'll be up there.
It's been a real good season, and I think we're in a place that when we first teamed up, we didn't think we would be, for no particular reason other than time wasn't the thing on our side there. I feel really good. I know Elliot feels really good. And Elliot's won 2 World Championships, and we were chatting the other night, and he was commenting on how this is the best he's felt going into a Worlds. You know, he didn't feel this good, so that's a great sign. So we'll see. As a funny day, what are we, 3 days before the regatta? It kind of feels like the calm before the storm at the moment. I've been second twice, and I think I'm feeling, you know, as the cycle gets closer towards Rio, we're feeling more able and ready to actually take the fight to the front of the fleet and do that. It would be magic. It'd be so cool to do it with Elliot as well. You know, he would be 3 times world champion. I'd be the newbie in that. So, it's just an exciting thought. Not one that we think about very much, though. As I said, it's all the boring little things that we do each day to make sure that we optimise that chance.
In the women's fleet, our numbers have been depleted a little bit because of the withdrawal of Sophie Weglin for medical reasons, but we still have a very strong team in the silver medalists from London 2012 in Hannah Mills and Saskia Clark. And again, just as with the boys, we expect to see those guys fighting out for medals at the end of the day. And I suppose our main competition in the women's 470 class is probably going to come from New Zealand. But I think that Hannah and Saskia will be certainly determined to see if they can make this regatta really count as part of our Olympics selection process for countries to go to the Games.
We're definitely excited about the start of our Worlds in Santander. We start on Sunday, so we still have a few more days to sort of fully get our minds in gear for the big event. But this event's definitely been what this year's all about. We've obviously had a few disruptions to our sort of preparation this year, but we have sort of arrived in venue fit and healthy, which is which is obviously good. So we're really looking forward to getting racing and building on the lessons we've learnt from the Europeans, which were in Athens, and the test event in Rio last month.
Really good competition this week. I think the conditions at the moment are looking quite tricky. We've had a week of really great sea breezes, but I think that's sort of obviously shutting down for the event, and I think it might be a bit more tricky. So that'll bring a lot more people into the mix. So I think there'll be a good 6 boats that could probably win overall. So it's going to be a difficult week to even medal, let alone win. So we're up for the challenge.
It's been a difficult few months for us, but I think it could be a blessing in disguise, and that's how we've got to see it, and just take time and use it wisely to do other things and learn as much as we can about other parts of our campaign. I'm just hoping that I can learn a few different ways to sail the boat and get a different perspective of the feel and some more different opinions on the on tactics and hopefully, I really want to learn a bit about starting, because Christina's really good at it, and just learn how to do that well and what it feels like to do it well. It's always been a bit of a downfall for us, so hopefully that'll really help.
Eilidh very kindly gave me a phone call about a week or so ago because poor Sophie's off ill at the moment, which is really sad for her that she can't be out here. But great to get back in the boat. We worked out 4 hours sailing in 4 years in the 470, just tapering it down for the big event, obviously. We did a day yesterday, did a few practice races and weren't too shabby, didn't embarrass ourselves too much. So yeah, so far so good.